Welcome to Mystic Journeys Tarot Training and Predictions. Today I'm going to talk about the next three cards, that is the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. The Emperor comes as Emperor is the fourth card, and the fifth card is the Hierophant. See, the first card I should, if you see it's number 3 and it is known as the Empress. You see the way the queen is seated, like she's in a relaxed attire and she's sitting on a cushion throne. She has a scepter in her hand. Her crown, it has 12 stars in that, depicting that she has control over all the 12 stars. Then this is the symbol of Venus. Venus, we all know that it is the Greek god and it is a symbol of fertility and prosperity. Now you see here, these are corns, wheat, which are very ripe in condition to harvest. That shows also prosperity. And she's sitting in you see the scenery over, it's green in color. That means that is also prosperity symbol. Now, this scepter tells that she has control over the life cycle also, like death and birth, all those. She's a woman with the power, but this white tells you that she has a pure heart. She's a feminine nature, and that means for her, love automatically flows. So you see there is a river flowing also in this card, which tells you that she is both intuitive and grounded. She is sitting on a hard place, like in a park. Okay, and when this card, the fruits tells you that she has a fruitful life and her face is very calm and secure. That means it tells you that she has a she's a woman who has control over both intuitive and the practical way of life, and she has control over the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Okay, and when this card comes, it tells you that the person, it's a fertility card. That means the person who's coming and asking for any prediction, if they are coming for birth, to find out whether they will get conceive or not. When this card comes, it is assured that the person will conceive. It is also a yes card, and you see 3 according to our Hindu mythology. It is Brahaspati or the Guru's number, and according to the numerology, it represents symbols of prosperity, new possibilities also. Okay. The next card we are going to talk about is the Emperor. And if you see the overall appearance of the card, it is red and orange. That shows that the Emperor is a person who means no nonsense. One, his white beard tells you that he's a very mature person. He's also a man of heart, that tells you, because he's holding a scepter which has a symbol of Venus, and on his right hand he is holding an orb, ORB. This shows that he has the power and his decisions are final. This shows that he has that natural intuitive knowledge also. He's wearing an armor that is of steel. So though he is inconvenient, he shows his authoritative power, and he shows that he is willing to undergo any hardships just to fulfill his duty. He is sitting on the throne of a stone, which tells you that the same thing only. He is willing to undergo any hardship, but he will achieve his goal. And he is wearing a green dress underneath. Okay, so this tells you that in his role, his country is prosperous. And you see the mountains behind it, that tells you the stability and the never giving up attitude of him. And his decisions are final, and this Aries, it symbolizes leadership, it symbolizes self motivation, it symbolizes self confidence. This is about the emperor. Now I'm going to talk about the hierophant. He is like the spiritual guru. If you see his picture, this picture, and if you compare with the high priestess, she is a feminine energy, feminine guru, and this is a masculine energy, masculine guru. Both of them are sitting at the entrance of the spiritual world and the conscious world. Okay, and see his two hands above and two fingers above, two fingers below. It states that he has control over the subconscious and superconscious, and he has control over the conscious. He's an authoritative person for that. Like he's highly developed person, both knowledge and spiritually. So these two people are sitting at below him to gain guidance, and there is a key there which is crossed, which tells you that the conscious mind and the subconscious mind has to be equally balanced to maintain and to bring an equilibrium in your life. So for that, the key is there. And if you see, he is wearing a three colored robe. One is white, which symbolizes purity. The other one is red, which symbolizes authoritative and power. And there is also a green robe, which in some cards will come as blue robe. So that tells you the prosperity or the divine or the peaceful nature uh, of his representation. And he's also holding a Trinity scepter. These three, one, two, three, it's known as Trinity symbol, and even his crown has the Trinity symbol. So that these two tells you that he has knowledge of conscious, subconscious, and superconscious. Okay, so when this card comes, it tells you that he's a very you can take whatever advice from him, and if you have no one as such, you need to find a person who is very knowledgeable, who is a very well balanced person. See his face. His face is also very serene and composed and peaceful in nature. And if you see, he's a five. According to astrology, 5 is Budh, and according to numerology, it represents change. 5 represents change. So, this is it for Hierophant. Thank you. Please subscribe and press the bell button so that you get the notification of my next class. Thank you.